Hello, YouTubers. I want to welcome you to another edition of Bargain Bin Amps and Speaker Cabinet sometimes. Okay. Now, in the last video we did, and if you haven't seen it, you should subscribe, to keep tabs on this stuff. It's very important. So last time, I got in a seismic audio cabinet, right, and we took a look at the Celestion 7080 speaker and the Cannabis Rex speaker, and quite surprised that the 7080 speaker held its own with the Cannabis Rex. So that was quite a surprise. Now, with that being said, the seismic audio cabinet is a pretty big cabinet, really, for a 1x12. As it happens, I also had a VHT closeback Special 6 1x12 cabinet, and I really liked it for its size, but also its sound. Very well constructed and that kind of thing. Now, as it turns out, a lot of times I like to play in stereo, and preferably I like to have both cabinets be similar, or be the same, if you like. Now, a VHT cabinet, which comes with a speaker, by the way, called a chromeback speaker. And I never really got a chance to try the speaker, and I'll explain why here in a bit. But I went looking around for one, and they're coming in, but they're out of stock at the moment, that kind of thing. And the price was $200, and really I was just only interested in the cabinet, so I could put whatever speaker I wanted into it. So I went hunting around on the used market, and I found one, but it said fair condition. Uh-oh. But the price was right. I mean, the price was really good. I think we're talking maybe $124. A lot better than $200, I guess. In fair condition. Now, what does fair condition mean? The way I always say it, they have fair, good, very good, excellent, and so on and so on. So fair condition could be really, really rough, but I took a look at some pictures and I thought, well, it seems okay. So I went ahead and ordered it, not knowing what was to come. And it arrived, and we're going to have an official unboxing here, that I did earlier in the day, as well as an official cleaning. Wow! Now, don't try this at home. Only seasoned professionals should even attempt such a feat as an unboxing. Alright, so let's take a look at that. Okay, so here it is. The box is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Holy smokes. Let's have an unboxing. Okay, now remember, I bought this in fair condition. Didn't know what that really meant. I mean, I was thinking it would be really beat up, but let's take a look at it. Okay, so as far as I can tell, it's in really not bad condition at all. What it does need is cleaning, right? I think I can do that. Now I will say there are 4 little nail holes in the Tolex at the top, but that just isn't a deal breaker for me at all. I don't know if I'll ever do anything about that or not. Who knows? Maybe a vinyl patch kit or some putty or something, or just leave it alone, you know. So I'm kind of excited to clean it up and see what we get. You know, but for the price and the fair condition, it's definitely not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's kind of dusty too. So yeah, we're gonna clean it up here. Okay, so here we've got 2 different cleaners. Some dollar store awesome citrus cleaner of some sort. And then a secret weapon for Tolex and vinyl. Goop hand cleaner. Multi-purpose. I should use it to clean my hands. Anyway, let's try it. Okay, gave it kind of just a little washing. Man, I wouldn't say this is in fair condition. I'd say this is in between good and very good, really. Take a look. It's got a few scratches on the side. think the front looks pretty good. Hold on. That's a scratch. Nothing I can do about it. But it's on the back, thank goodness. So there you go. Cool. Okay, so the VHT cabinet, you know, is really in pretty darn good condition. I was really surprised. Especially after cleaning it, you know, that was up to good to very good, I thought. Right? So I was very pleased with the cabinet. I remember the cabinet was outside, and outside, we've got that sunlight, you know, you see every minute detail very closely. Inside, not so much. And quite frankly, it looked like the one I had, really. I mean, which is what I wanted. Now, do you recall that I told you that it came with a speaker? Okay? It came with a VHT chromeback speaker, and I was reading up on it. People said it was decent. Had a big magnet, a 50-ounce magnet. You know, so I figured, boy, I'm really eager to try this. Well, so I plug in the cabinet, and guess what? No sound! Can you believe it? And I determined, I opened it up. See, well, maybe it just has a loose cable or something like that. No! The speaker's completely dead. I even put it in another cabinet just to see if it would work. No, no, no. So that's a real shame for me, because I really wanted to try that speaker and see if it was okay. You know, maybe it was a good speaker. I don't know. Never got a chance to try it. In other words, they sent out the cabinet with the bum speaker, and I don't know if they tested it or not. Maybe they knew it was a bad speaker. I don't know. Okay, so here's the speaker I pulled out of that thing. Right? VHT amplification, quite a heavy magnet. What can I tell you? I mean, you know, it doesn't look damaged at all, right? Just no sound. So who knows? Maybe it has a broken voice coil. I don't know. Anyway, pretty sad. You know, never got to try it. I have no idea what to do with this thing. I guess I'd hold on to it. You know, I don't know. Maybe mysteriously it'll come back to life someday or something. You never know. I doubt it though, and I realize how stiff it is, you know. So there's definitely some kind of problem here, you know. Anyway, try to figure that out sometime. So I called up this retailer and I said, hey, What gives? Right? The speaker's dead in the water. No sound. Right? You know. And I had already trouble shooting it, if you like. You know, because I had the identical cabinet. So it wasn't the amp or the cables or the guitar or anything like that. It was a freaking speaker! No good. Okay, so that was not a good deal. However, as I spoke to them, they gave me some options. Okay. One, I could return it for a full refund. Okay? And just be done with the whole affair. Okay? However, I really liked that cabinet, and it matched the one that I already had, which is what I wanted. You know, the speaker was kind of a bonus kind of thing. I didn't even know that it came with a speaker, quite frankly. So, I said, well, okay, how about this? How about you just let me keep the cabinet and give me a partial refund? Right? So they said, oh, okay, hold on a second. They went and offered me a partial refund, but it was very, very small. And I said, look, if I'm going to keep the cabinet, I want a real partial refund, not what you're offering. So I said, okay, hold on. Came back with a second offer. And it was pretty good. Okay, it wasn't the greatest. It was like, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 bucks, something like that. Right, or actually closer to 30, really. However, that works for me. Because I got a nice cabinet, right? And I pretty much got the amount that I would have gotten if had I taken that speaker out and sold it. So, not complaining. So overall, basically, you know, after the refund, partial refund, I basically got the cabinet for $100. And for a, you know, nice cabinet like that, a little 1x12 cabinet, I think that's perfectly reasonable, you know. And in the end, overall, it saved me $100 off a new one, you know. So, overall, pretty good. Can't complain, you know. Now, I guess the exciting part is that I can now put in the speaker of my choice into that cabinet. And we'll do that in the next video. And I have to tell you ahead of time that in my existing VHT cabinet, I have a Weber Alnico speaker, a 12A 125A. Right? So I'm kind of looking at that speaker, maybe, so I can have a matching speakers with the same speaker in it, because I really like that speaker. However, because in the last video, you know, we tried the 7080 speaker in, or the Cannabis Rex could go in there, either one. And I wouldn't complain. So we shall see. So anyway, that was my adventure with the VHT cab. You know. And if I decide not to keep it, you know, I think I could sell it for $100. I think, you know, it wouldn't be too hard to sell, I don't think. It's pretty nice cabinet. You know, it's not MDF either. You know, so I mean, it's not a bad cabinet by any means. You know, and I wish that speaker had worked, because I was all excited to try it. You know, just to see what it was. Never got that chance. Alright, very good. See you next time. Bye.